What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review this new project from Blueprint, Vigilante Genius. Now, sorry about that. This was produced by Aesop Rock, who dropped one of my favorite projects of April. Really, this second quarter of um, 2016 in hip hop. Maybe one of my favorite projects of the year so far, to be honest with you. We'll see what I have when we get to the end of June. So I'll do my second half of 2016 best projects and best projects of the first half of 2016 in hip hop. So he produced this, and I can definitely tell he produced this. But the beats aren't all there for me. It's more the lyrics and what's being said by Blueprint. First project I've checked out from this dude. I want to say I've heard of him. I saw him on a particular YouTube channel. I can't remember the name, but sorry about that. It's been happening all day. Third review, and I still got this shit. But certain YouTube channel, I saw this, but then I go on. I saw this one song at least. Then I go on Twitter and I see Aesop Rock. He produced this. Somebody tweeted this. Vigilante drops this. Oh no, Vigilante. I think he tweeted it. I'm dropping it May 27th. Produced by Aesop Rock. I was like, okay, man, they really check this out. Then I like this album cover. I really like this album cover. Gas mask, the painting, him being the painting, the mural on the wall. It's like, damn. But let's go ahead and get into this project. 7 tracks long, only 19 minutes. Produced by Aesop. And with the first track on here, Vigilante Genesis, when he said that I'm not gonna be one of those sitting around waiting for karma to fix everything, I was like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck all that. I mean, yeah, what goes around comes around. I believe in that too. But fuck sitting around waiting for some shit to happen. Just go make that shit happen. Damn. With track number 2, that's one of my favorite tracks on here, by the way, Vigilante Genesis. Not sure why I came back. This is some cold storytelling, and you get that all over here. You get vivid scenery, picture painting. You get all of that good storytelling. You can actually see yourself in this moment that he's telling you about, especially on the 6th track, I believe. But we'll get into that. Cold storytelling on a situation that never should have happened on Christmas Eve. Like, he found this dude with his pants down, and he tried to cut him because he did some shit. I don't want to spoil what happened because it's like an episode or a show, episode of a show, or the next chapter in a book. So I don't want to completely spoil anything, but I will tell you what's being said, but not try to spoil the entire subject. And what I've noticed with this project is, as I went through it, the exact, like, he's not like most MCs. The exact, the story title is not really said in the song. It's just that it's not really, it's not directly touched on. I guess that's why the story title is there, so you'll know what the point or what the song is supposed to be about. That's why the story title is there, of course. But it's not directly spoken on, it's not directly touched on, and the story title is not really said at all. So that's why the story title is there, I believe. So you get where the lyrics are coming from. So he doesn't really have to speak on the actual story title, just why it's that story title. Track number 3, Graffiti Writer Killed. Another cold storytelling song like number 2. Like I said, not really touched on, but maybe, like I said, that's why it's there. And I remember he called this girl saying, I need this or that. And he even says that to a certain extent on another song, actually. Let's go ahead and get into that. Tears of a Drone, actually. He even spoke to a drone saying, I need directions of this, and the drone failed, and that was the end of the 3rd track. Beginning with the 4th track, he's getting into, first of all, some smooth beat writing by him. And he's speaking on what a drone does and its role in human life and how most would be useless without it. And only the ones who are strong without it can survive. The ones who are not waiting for the revolution, the ones who are being the revolution, the ones who are relying on the drone are not going to make it. It's the ones who are making the drone, it seems like. With track number 5, Cornerstone Showdown. It's a cool song about a low-key, I guess, heist. I mean, he talks about this dude who's at the heist, ain't shit going on. It's not really a good store, but it's always packed, and he's just waiting for the dude to go so he can rob the shit. He knows he keeps shitting back, and there's some woman waiting. There's a car over here, an old lady walking down the street. I'm like, this is some vivid stories. I actually saw myself doing this. I thought I was in some Call of Duty shit, not in a heist, but looking through a scope, like, where the fuck is this motherfucker at? I felt like I was in that shit. I like that, but I felt like it was not really with the album cover, but more of like a dark. The way I felt when I listened to Blood Sandwich from The Impossible Kid by Aesop Rock. That I felt like it was dark outside, and the clouds were just dark as hell, but they were shining. They were like with every the clouds kept they kept shining. They kept going beep 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 beep. They just kept shining, but they were green. I was like, that's what I'm getting with this. I'm watching a heist and shit's about to go down, and the clouds are just letting people know, hey, it's about to fucking happen. That's why the fuck we're blinking. I'm like, shit. Track number 6, The Water Hole. With this song, what really grabbed my attention is when he said, "For what I did, another kid has to pay." Dude gets hella personal too. He does get hella personal with the shit he's talking about. He doesn't really talk about himself, I believe, but he does talk about this dude who had to pay for some shit that he did back in the 90s. Well, being in jail most of the 90s for raping a bunch of women. I was like, damn, that's some shit. And track number 7, last track on here, 10 Paces. My favorite beat on here, more scenery, painting, and more storytelling, very vivid. He talks about walking down the street, you got a trench coat on, look like a vampire, some shit like that, and you take a gas mask off, and you see what the world really is, and the world can see who you are, and they don't really care for what they see, but you gotta take 10 paces, but not 10 paces in the part where you're going, 1, 2, but you do kind of have to take everything in, but not like you're pissed or anything, but you do have to accept the world as the world tries to accept you. I was like, this dude, I dig this dude. I dig this dude. It was a pretty okay project. 7 tracks long. I guess it's an EP, like a longer EP. Most EPs are like what 4 or 5 tracks. This is 7, so I guess you could call it longer, but still okay project. No, not even an okay project. This was a really good project. A really good project. I have to give this 80 out of 100. If you've heard this project, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. My review on it. Also, be sure to like this video, share it, subscribe if you're new. Get at me on Twitter, Facebook, AudioMac, SoundCloud, Instagram. Hit on my email for business or anything. Donate to DynamicJAB@gmail.com through PayPal if you want to support my movements as far as YouTube, music, entertainment, etc. Also, if you need a review for your music, or you need a chopped and screwed, or you even need a DJ mixtape placement, just holler at me in the comment section below, or my social medias, or my email. Like I said, we'll see what I can do for you. If I like your music, I will chop it. If I think it sounds good, if I like it, I'll review it whether I like it or not. If you know, well, we're not gonna get into that, but I will review your music. And if I think it's good enough, I will put it on a DJ mixtape, one of my upcoming mixtapes. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. And go listen to this project. Go listen to it. I'm out.